I wouldn't say I've climbed to the top yet. I think there's still many rungs on this proverbial ladder to be climbed.
Yeah, I think you put the mid in mid-list. Welcome to Between Two Perns. My name is Jackson Dickert, and I'm joined here by SPIFBO 6 finalist, Alexander Darwin.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for saying something after I said that. Before we actually talk about your books, I'd like to read my favorite 1-star review of yours to crush your inner child. Combat Codes is like if the Dude Bros wrote a book.
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
You know that one.
I know that one.
It haunts you every night.
I think about it.
Yeah.
Dude Bros.
Were you a dude bro as a child, or did that naturally happen as you got older?
I don't know what the exact definition of dude bro is. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't think I was a dude bro as a child.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like dude bros are bullies, and I feel like I was getting bullied.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have that vibe to you.
Oh.
Help me.
Are you one of those guys with like Peter Pan syndrome, where you never grew up?
I try to have Peter Pan syndrome, but often I don't succeed.
That kind of tracks, because I feel like only someone who's as stupid as a child would come up with a new genre name that's fight punk.
Fight punk, come on.
It's terrible, Alex. Terrible. Combat Codes is listed as a fantasy novel, despite having no magic or fantasy elements, just fantastical technology.
It's shelved as a sci-fi novel.
Oh.
But I actually believe it's a little closer to fantasy, which was the debate.
Yeah.
What is fantasy? What is sci-fi?
At least if you never win any other awards, you'll always have your Darwin Award for not knowing what the definition of the fantasy genre is.
I see what you did there. I see. Yeah, Darwin Award.
Kind of impressed you even made that connection, to be honest with you. That's great. For future reference, the fantasy genre is just books with dragons. If there's no dragons, it's not fantasy.
There is a dragon on the cover of Combat Codes, so I think that might qualify.
Not really. We call that failing to deliver. When you set up and there's no payoff, you failed to deliver what you promised to the reader.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
You've written 3 books. You've rewritten each of those for your trad deal. Out of your 3 published books, you've had a whopping 8 covers with 3 different styles. Do you think you'll ever be able to get something right on your first try, or have you given up on the idea of that entirely?
See, I'm okay with that. That's what like jiu-jitsu is about. You don't get it right on your first try. Oh. You have to iterate and you're kind of like a lab. You keep working till you find what really works. So I don't see that as a negative thing. I see it as a positive thing. Yeah. If you get it right, I don't know. If I had the one cover only and then I stuck with that, I'd feel a little bit uneasy.
Spoken like a true failure. The martial arts technique on your OG first cover is the armbar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you saw it.
The technique on the cover of your second is called a rear naked choke.
Yes.
Can we try that one later, or is that a move you only use on your wife?
The way this is going right now, I think we will try it later.
You've said several times that you're a fan of the lone wolf and cub trope.
Yes.
And that it's a big aspect of the Combat Codes. Are you a furry or just a big fan of Dr. Disrespect?
Oh, lone wolf and cub, furry. I get it. I get it. No, I'm a fan of the trope from the original lone wolf and cub.
Who's that?
I believe it was a manga first. And then I think it was made into several movies in Japan. And then since then, it's been iterated on so many times, like with The Mandalorian or with The Last of Us, where you have a mentor figure that's kind of leading a young character through hardships and trials. So that's kind of what I mean. The furry thing, to each his own, but that's not really what that refers to.
And not Dr. Disrespect either.
I don't know what Dr. Disrespect is. Oh. Is that a thing?
Not anymore, but it was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You've compared the series to Red Rising, The Witcher, Harry Potter, Ender's Game, The Hunger Games, Jade City, Rage of Dragons, and Bloodsong.
This is true.
Did you want to go ahead and compare it to Don Quixote, A Tale of Two Cities, The Hobbit, and the King James Bible? That way you've officially compared it to all the most prolific works of fiction?
Well, thinking about Don Quixote, you said The Hobbit, the Bible,
The King James Bible
King James Bible.
and A Tale of Two Cities.
I think, yeah, it does have a little bit of everything there. I got to get the Orbit PR folks on that. You're giving me ideas here, Jackson.
It's like the Bible would sell really well in the South.
It's like the Bible.
Yeah,
You could be a genius.
I know I am. Despite all these inspirations, I did find that the main character, Seago, was really refreshing. I can't think of another IP that has a young, blind, gifted fighter who is trying to make a name for himself in the streets.
Right?
There's no others.
Completely novel.
And it's a novel.
You know, I thought this was going a certain way, but I really appreciate you being so nice.
It's easy to find one half-decent thing when there are so many bad things to pick at.
You remember this?
You identify as a Jewish Vietnamese American.
Correct. That is what I am. I mean, yeah.
So you're three races.
As an American is not... I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff. I don't think an American it qualifies as a race.
You're hurting my feelings. It's a race. In your world, there are three races. Grunts for servitude, daimyo for thinking and ruling, and griever for fighting.
Correct.
My experience has been that there's no such thing as coincidence in the world of publishing. So which race is American, which is Vietnamese, and which one is Jewish?
Oh, wow. That is a tough question. I don't think I was making those connections. However, we were talking about fantasy, and I would say grunts are probably dwarves. Griever are probably elves. Or actually, daimyo are probably the elves, and the human fighters are kind of griever. I was thinking more I came up on fantasy. So I wasn't thinking about like modern real world races or ethnicities or whatever you want to call it as much as fantasy analogs.
You dodged that question like a 2024 presidential election candidate.
Yeah.
One reviewer said, I'm really trying to understand what the plot of this book was. Like, the entire book is a long series of events. Do you think this reviewer might also be a martial artist and all the head injuries they've suffered is the reason why they can't understand the plot?
Say that one again?
They're trying to understand what the plot of the book was. The entire book is a long series of events.
The entire book is a long series of events. It sounds like a book.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
What lessons can you take away from other authors who have written books with plots that aren't a long series of events?
Well, I guess you could write a lot of short series of events. I know that Michael Crichton writes very short chapters, perhaps one-page chapters. James Patterson does the same. I know that's a very oft-used tool is to write very short chapters to keep people hooked. So maybe that could be something.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the trad author. You tell me.
Well, I might try that. I might have already tried that in the next. We'll see.
Do you have a muse who inspires you and motivates you to write?
I would say this is jiu-jitsu is my muse.
Oh.
Martial arts, combat sports.
If you had a different muse, do you think you'd write better books?
No, Alec. No, Alec.
It seems like in your free time, you really enjoy a hobby you call by the acronym BJJ.
Are you going to make this joke? This is a joke that's... Do you know how often people say BJJ? Oh, BJJ. Okay, do it. Sorry. Go ahead. Do it. Sorry.
I'm going to edit this out, and then I'm going to do it. So my joke is funny. Okay, so I'm going to say it, and you're going to laugh really hard. Okay. That's how we're going to do this.
Okay.
I will ruin you. You understand me?
Okay.
Why not just call it a blowjob like the rest of the world? What does the extra J stand for?
Ha ha ha.
That was terrible.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's just, their letters and they're different acronyms, and it has an extra J. So there's BJ and then there's BJJ. And BJ is a name too, by the way. I had a friend named BJ. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh. I got that one.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the one where people sit on the floor and like kind of scoot towards the enemy.
Butt scooters.
Yeah.
That's what we call them.
Yeah. My friend Gregory at Overly Sarcastic Productions, whose home address I will give you after this interview, wanted to know if you ever worry about getting in a fight with someone who knows a real martial art.
I've heard these jokes too. Yeah, yep, I do. I do worry about that a little bit.
I actually have a lot of questions for you.
I want to hear a
martial arts professional.
All right.
As a mixed race martial artist, do you think white people should be allowed to compete in MMA tournaments since it's specifically mixed martial arts?
Yeah, that's not what that means, but yes, I think that's actually one of the real cool things about mixed martial arts is it's like the Olympics. You get people from every different corner, every different culture, and they all are learning these different martial arts, and they're all bringing what comes from their specific culture and martial art to the table. So yeah. So white people can do MMA.
That's super cool.
Yeah. You look at you.
I'm not white. I'm American. You listen to lo-fi while you grapple and do jiu-jitsu.
How did you know that?
First blood.
Dude, come on.
You did your research, didn't you?
You recently got injured leaning over too fast to pick up your toddler's doll.
Yes. How did you?
Is it true that while you were in middle school, you took a class on The Hobbit where you spent the entire semester?
You know all this. Yeah.
I talked to the teacher.
I think she's deceased, but
I talked to her from beyond the grave.
yes. Okay. All right.
And she said that she assigned you to play Gollum due to your striking resemblance to him.
I don't think that was the reason, but it could have been knowing me in middle school. I'll take that. And I enjoyed playing Gollum. I did a very good. I'm not going to do it now, but
You could do it now. Go ahead. That was bad. Try again.
yeah. Let's see. Can you do it? Yeah. That's why you're in front of the camera and I'm
Behind the pages.
yeah.
While you're laying on that comfortable mat,
Yes.
wrestling muscly, sweaty dudes,
Yes. Wrestling. Yes, this is what I like to do.
have you ever gotten hard?
This has not happened. No, I have not.
Why not?
Because when someone is trying to strangle you and break your arms or tear your knee apart, that's oftentimes the last thing that you're thinking about.
From what I can tell, Floyd Mayweather can't read, and neither can the rest of the martial arts community.
Martial arts community, mainly probably audiobooks. Yeah.
You've gotten blurbs from UFC fighter Ryan Hall
Yes.
and fighter and commentator Kenny Florian. Those seem like very ineffective people to have blurbs from, because why would readers care about what two dudes who don't know how to read have to say about your book?
Those two are exceptions, and in fact are very, very smart people. So they are exceptions to that, and they are readers. And actually, Ryan is a sci-fi fantasy fan as well. Yes.
Say they must be poor martial artists then.
I wouldn't say that at all.
I would.
Okay.
As an author, do you have to attend a lot of conventions?
Well, usually they're not paid for, so not that often.
Oh. Have you ever been to SawCon?
I have not.
SawCon D's nuts.
How about instead of questions, I can show you some of what I do here.
Okay.
So you have chosen death.
I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah.
So,
Laugh now.
one of the really cool things about, so this is called a lapel.
Yeah.
One of the good things about these lapels is that you can actually strangle some of them.
貴様の拳などかほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Bring your head down here.
No, don't stop. Alex. Alex, chill.
There we go.
Alex, stop! I'm gonna get you. See what? This little piggy went to the heart.
This is called a bow and arrow show.
How about you?
Have you ever heard of the backwards pern?
I'm about to give it to you. Here it comes. Now, here it comes, Alex. The backwards pern.
This is a fun one I like.
Help me.
And this is Oh, these are really fun. These are kind of diabolical. The wrist lock.
Oh, don't do.
Hey.
Is that free? No. No. I'm gonna stand up now. I'm getting up.
Here's a Kimura.
I'm gonna lick your foot.
Be careful with this one.
I'm gonna lick your foot. Oh my God. I'm gonna bite your foot.
All right, so we're gonna get you in mount position here.
No, I don't want to be in mount position.
Cross collar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it to you too. This is death. I can see it.
And here's what we call a gift wrap.
I don't like the present.
Show you.
Grandma.
You gotta get rid of that gift wrap. Get rid of the gift wrap.
I'm gonna
Get rid of the gift wrap.
I'm gonna break my arm by getting out. I'm gonna break my arm and escape. I'm gonna break it and escape. Come here. Free me.
Oh, this is not where you want to be, buddy.
This little. This is how I. Oh, no.
Oh, you're back in the bow and arrow choke.
No, I got you in a hole. This is me.
All right, now you can mount me.
Never had a man say that to me before.
Oh, no. Fuck you. Go back on the floor. $5. $5 if you go back.
Stand up.
I'm just gonna calmly
Stand up.
Come on, bud.
I'm gonna get up now.
Okay, stand up. Come on. Come on, you got it.
I missed it.
Down, Alec.
No.
Stand up.
No.
There you go.
I killed you. I killed you.
There you go. How do you feel?
Strong.
All right, one more. Ready?
one more.
I'm stay standing.
This is called
I'm stay
an
standing.
omoplata.
She's called the what?
I'm gonna break you down a little bit here. There we go.
Don't do that.
This is a really good one.
No, it's not.
Now look,
Don't
you
teach
need someone to
people
be calm. This is omoplata. It's a shoulder lock. Tap when your shoulder's about to break.
Okay.
Okay?
Force on a joint can cause a dislocation. The force pushes the bone out of the socket, which may damage surrounding ligaments, tendons, and nerves.
It's against the Geneva Convention.
But you can chill here. So I can be like taking my book out, showing it to people.
And then I escape. I got it.
Look, he's a big guy. Look how quiet he is.
I'm still now. Everything in my head is quiet.
What a nice guy here. We having fun? We're just playing. Come on. Having fun.
This is playing.
Oh no, you don't want to give your back, bud.
You've never seen this one before.
You don't want to give your back.
I got a weapon on my back. I got a weapon on my back.
This is called neon belly.
The what?
Not neon, but neon belly.
You know about neon ghosts?
Okay, ready? Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself.
Go away.
Don't push with those hands. Because
Nah.
you can't push off like
But I
that.
can lick your foot from here. And then you lose.
Don't give your back. Don't give your back.
Okay. Give me your back. Give me your back.
Don't give your back.
Give
Oh
me-
no.
Give me your back, Alex.
Oh no.
I don't need that arm.
Oh no, this arm.
Right hand.
Oh no.
I'm right hand.
Oh no.
I'm moving. I'm like a cobra.
You never know the cobra's deadly?
All right, ready to tap?
But don't strike.
And you're gonna learn a mount escape, okay?
I don't want to.
Come on, you're all right. You got one.
Alex, I threw up. I threw up.
You threw up in your gi?
I threw up in my.
I'm at a convention.
Okay.
I just tackled you.
Oh, fuck.
And I don't like your interviews. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, no.
Remember that?
My own arm.
You don't want this gift wrap.
Oh, my God.
You did it! But now you're getting choked!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Not like this, Alex. This is the BJJ.
I can break these handcuffs.
There you go.
I can break
That's much better.
We can stay here.
That's much better.
See, and then I just keep him here.
I just keep him here. He's old and decrepit.
But this
I'm
is
young
better
and-
leverage.
I'm young and strong. I'm young and strong.
You might want to tap.
No, I can breathe.
You can. It's not about breathing. Is there blood getting to your head?
I don't know. I forgot.
Call this the back
You
scratch.
gave up mount. You gave up mount, bud.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of this dojo.
Don't give your don't give your neck up.
I gotta go.
You remember this?
I remember now. Oh, no. Oh, Alex. No, Alex.
You're gonna bite me? You know, I can bite too. That's the thing. People are always like,
Don't do that.
I'm gonna bite people in jiu-jitsu, but you're like, I can bite too. Wait, so why don't you ask me a question? How about now?
Alex, I think
You have any questions?
I think I'm getting hard.
That, you have another question?
How do you write such good books?
Yes. That's a good
How do you
question.
write such good books?
There you go.
He is a good writer.
There we go.
Darwin writes good books.
There we go.
New blurb now.
There we go.
Good job, Alex. You did good.
Yeah.
You did a
There
good
we go.
job.
Hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out.
Oh.
Ha ha ha.